But he's making it into little pieces. I take it that's a magnet that's going across that throws it off the edge.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. We had a plan of finishing all the merch coming out, working on the pickup, but here we are. We got some of it. We're headed to the post office, and we're doing something today that I've never ever done before. So I guess you guys will have to stay tuned and see what we get into. Appreciate you guys watching along, and appreciate everybody that pre-ordered merch, and we got a few other orders coming through. You guys are awesome. So we're coming out of the driveway. Nick was not impressed that that box is in his way, but we got an inch of rain between 2 and 4 o'clock this morning. It was hammering down. So we're still pretty saturated. Corn is looking really, really good. We've been getting some heat. I'm nervous that next week it's like high of 70s, but we're gaining along. Some people have asked, where's my chopper, where's my combine? I got something in the works as far as the chopper. As far as the combine, that is getting moved by a different gentleman. So that's up to his schedule. Because we are going to Rantoul, it does put a wrench in his schedule if he wanted to get it during that week, because I wouldn't be here to take delivery of it. Alrighty, let's get up the road, hit the post office, and get into some action. We're running out of room in the daily driver. I don't know what's in this box, but I have a feeling it's pretty cool. So when we stop, I'll probably open it up. I'm gonna have to move it. So I have zero idea. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is cool. Somebody emailed me, and I gotta look back at who it was. Does it say in here? Henry Chesmore, Cedar Falls, Iowa. You are the man. I think there's 2 things in here, because he said you have one, but you might never have the other. '75 replica. It was on my list to get. Okay, there's one thing in here, I think. Okay. One thing's in here, which is oh my god. This was on my list. So Ertl put out the Precision series, and they're absolutely awesome. So like writing on the cap, all the remotes, the 3-point hitch. They did do some in yellow, or I mean in gold, just a few. Henry, you're awesome. I was not expecting that at all. I don't even know if I want to touch the... It looks like the box was opened at one point, which is a good thing because the gold ones are worth big money. And Deader Wasser there, who loaded my... No, it hasn't been opened. Ooh, maybe I don't open it. Is it? Oh, it's been opened at that end. Deader Wasser, I gotta put this back together without ruining this box. He had one, and at first he said, oh, it wasn't that great. And then once he started messing with it, he's like, this thing's actually awesome. It is the green one. We're gonna leave it in the box right now. That's awesome. I appreciate it. So I am gonna cruise around. I don't know what I'm doing, actually. There's all these trucks and trailers and things and stuff. Well, we are super trucking today. I'll explain next load. I'm riding with a guy. We've been talking, hanging out. But moving a live bottom trailer here. 100 yarder, 110, whatever it is. And not bad. New Freightliner. So as this trailer airs up, what we're doing is dropping one trailer at this location where they grind, I believe it's like bedding products, what's left over of it. And who I'm actually running for is the sawdust people. So the bedding people that Aaron actually moves sawdust for, for customers, and they need a driver. I said, sure, I'll come over. A little diversity, driving a different truck and different scenery. That trailer's loaded. It was backed in there. I believe it's like grinding, wood shaving, stuff like that. I'll climb up and show you guys. This trailer we got to back in there so that they have a trailer to run with, and it's flip-flopping it. So they always got to have a trailer underneath. So are we aired up? This trailer takes a little bit of time. No, I don't think we are yet. So, yeah. Take the air, take the lights. So this is what this place is. There's the wood chips, but it's coming out of their pallets and it comes across here. They got a conveyor that loads this, and I'll show you what the trailer looks like. So this is what we got. Ground up pallets. As you see over there, a lot of Walmart trailers. And then they're gonna make it into bedding. So they put it through a grinder, and I'll show you the end product when we get back. But yeah, hooked. One trailer's dropped. Loaded trailer here. Dumping the first load off. I'm gonna have another one coming this way. We are over here at MMT, which is Tamel's, and they're bringing bedding in, beef operation. So quite the place. We actually literally farmed we finished up cutting yesterday, literally next door. So, well, walk-in floor, as we saw, pretty well full. And that's a bedding pile right there. But they got younger beef all the way up through, and they do show cows and everything else like that for beef. So quite the operation here. As it walks out the product, we're just gonna eat some leftovers from last night. Pretty good pizza. He's a little worked up that he had to sit on the floor. He could have slept in the sleeper, but I didn't want him getting dog hair, dirty paws all over somebody else's sleeper. Good pizza. Robert's girlfriend Shannon, she hooked it up at the stockyard. So good time, but yeah, they're quite after it here. A lot of stuff going on. I know the Hazard boys were over here the other day doing wiring, so quite the place. Speak of the Hazard boys right now. Look at them come. Yeah, both of them. Whole gang's here. Yeah, buddy. They are the boys for doing any electrical work. They also do, I think, headlocks, watering systems, pretty much anything and everything. Like, them boys hustle. So, what I'm doing is getting reloaded, and again, I'm gonna bring another load. They're big into wood chips and then bedding, so they're grinding all sorts of stuff. They're taking pallets and grinding them, taking the metal out. Bedding. It's quite the operation. So I'm just truck driving to help out. Aaron had asked me earlier if I had some time, and I said sure, I'll help somebody out. So he's got a roto grinder. I don't know if you guys can hear anything, but he's got a roto grinder that he's making into little pieces. I take it that's a magnet that's going across that throws it off the edge. And then it goes up through some more, gets sorted out, the fines go over there, then it gets up, put over there, and then they take the bigger pieces and grind them in there. There's the metal. That is wild. So that just throws it off. It's a magnet. And then that's a shaker table, pretty much is what it is. Get all the fines, goes that way. Stacking it over there. This is an impressive place to make bedding. And they'll have box trailers come in. They'll get on the tip trailer. They just flip it up, drop them off, pile them. So end result is that longer mulch. He's loading it into the hopper there, which which is going through a grinder. I believe it's a grinder. So it's coming into here, and that's what sawdust. Somebody asked in the other video, what is sawdust? It's dust, sawdust. So you can get it from woodworking, but usually it's got to be a huge mill. But if you want to supply a bunch of people with sawdust, look at it pouring there. So he's grinding pallets to make them smaller, gets a little bit of sawdust out. He's grinding the chips that come from the pallets and then make them into this. So, and I am allergic to this stuff. I did take some allergy meds this morning. So he's gonna load me with long chips. Got another load going back to the same spot. So we're sneaking up through here. We actually were chopping up here, so it's becoming a really, really small world. I don't know if the Hazard boys are still working or not. Coming through here, drop this one, go back, drop a different trailer. The one that was on that cab over, I'm gonna take that fine material. Should be fully loaded by the time I get back. And I'll take that trailer up to a dairy farm and drop that off to them. And then that should do it for some super Billy Big Rig truck in here. We'll see. Maybe they'll have a change of plans. Who knows? It is Friday, rolling on like 4 o'clock right now. So turned out to be a gorgeous afternoon. It just rained earlier in the day up here. It poured on my way up through when we were coming up, and then it rained at my place overnight. So plenty of moisture. Boys are pulling out of this job. I bet they got a few more left before you know, it's bureau clock for them, but maybe not. You got to do with these so you don't rip the tower off and everything else. Hook up your hydraulic lines in the box, then you're good to go. It needs a little more throttle, but it's starting to walk itself out. I'll show you. That floor moves completely. When it's all done, I'll show you exactly how it is, but we'll get it revved up, walk it out. How much we got left in there? A little bit more. And we're out for our last load. Get right after it, get going. Yeah, it's warm out today, which is a good thing. Leaving here. So the truck that's on the back side, that's about loaded. This trailer here, I'd say, is full of pallets. They're waiting to dump them off. When I came in the first time, when I first got here, there was 4 or 5 trailers and the one was dumping, so quite the operation. But I'm gonna drop this trailer, pull forward, and we're gonna switch. He's got a little bit left to load in that one, so I figured I'd walk over here and show you guys. This is the tip table. So that bar goes up against the back of the truck, and then this whole thing lifts up and it dumps out box trailers. So that's all hydraulics right here. Quite a lot of motors around here, but you can see it's grinding. The table's sifting it out, so any really big pieces, it throws it right out. So it's just like the table that we use for the silo. Works its way up, comes across, it checks for metal again there, and then it sifts it. Any big pieces come out over here, loads that up in, and then grinds it from there. And then they got storage inside that we saw earlier. And then they got storage. They can change the conveyors. And it can come over to this side, this side, and those augers can move it out as it fills. So if it's too big, it doesn't fall through the holes, it comes over here, and then they probably regrind it, I'd say. But the material that he's loading is the material that he's currently grinding with the other setup. But this whole platform, from there all the way up, or no, from there to there, lifts and tilts. So I've seen them where they've left the trucks attached, but nowadays everything pretty much gets taken off. Yeah, truck backs up on here. So trailer's on here, It's wedged against the back there. That flips up, and then it just picks it up and tips it. So I'm sure a lot of people have seen them. They use them a lot in Maine for like trip trailers. That's really what they are. So he's got a lot of pallets to grind here. I forget the gentleman that I rode with the first time, his name, but he said go in here, and he's got some leftover lunch from McDonald's. Said he didn't want it all. If Diego wants it, he can. You want some food, buddy? Here you go. I'm not a big McDonald's fan, but Diego doesn't pass it up. So he's backing up. He's got a live bottom trailer just like this, so he can walk the pallets off, where that other gentleman is backing up and he's gonna launch them. Well, they're gonna slide off, but you know. So he's backed up. He'll unhook his trailer. He'll pull forward. You having a good day? Yeah. Trailer's about full. He's watching it. So the roto mix, well, the roto grinder is what it is. It's throwing the last bits up, but you want to run it completely out. It gets pretty vicious what goes on inside of there to actually grind wood products down to the size that it is. So he cleaned the road up. I like the look of this thing. I didn't walk up close to it because they were doing stuff. I like the look of this too. I think they're gonna back that under and fill it with sawdust. But this unit coming around the corner is a hot unit. Cab overs, something about cab overs, always gotta enjoy it. We are loaded up, we swap trailers, and we're good to go. Let's make sure it's locked in. Yep. Okay, now we're good to go. Can't say I've ever been down this road in my life. So hopefully I'm going the right way. I got an address and a farm name to go to, different place. It's about 5:20 right now, and we're stepping through the woods, it seems, with, are they 52 foot? I think they are. So, a lot of fun. Just passed some Amish at their sawmill, asking me to blow the air horn. It amazes me. So we're south of the river, not north. Just remember that, people. Different cultures. So this is the place here. It's on a sharp turn. I take it they don't get much road traffic up through here, but maybe I'm wrong. I got backing off the road around quite a bit here. All those calf hutches look like brand new. Oh. So we're going somewhere here. Let me put the camera down and figure. Yeah, that tractor's gonna be right in my way. Got her backed right in here. Didn't hit nothing. Open the gate up. Push itself out. Yeah, we're close. Well, we dumped that off. What did I learn today? walking floors are slow. Like chain floors are so much quicker. I'm a big fan of them. And we're going down the road. Amish are beeping. It is absolutely pouring up there. Like absolutely pouring. You can see it coming across. So we got to get going. We got to get out of here. Well, headed back, and I just passed Unc Brock's cattle hauler going the other way. So I don't know if that was you, Greg, or if that's Unc or what. But that's where Yanko actually came from, and it's sad. His mother last week passed away. So yeah, you just gotta cherish the moments with him, right? You have a good day. He is tired. He did have a long day, so we're cruising back. I'm gonna drop him off, probably change quickly and grab some food with Aaron and Jenna and get my silage truck and get home, and hopefully tomorrow I can finish up shipping out t-shirts, and then we can dive into the pickup, because that's been my big hold up. Well, I've been busy, but today was a good day. Did trucking for 7 hours, and the gentleman asked me if I wanted to do it more often, and I could truck any hours to some places, and I said let's see what my schedule holds, because we're going to be pretty busy come September. So alrighty, I appreciate you guys watching along, liking, subscribing. Not every video is the same, and yeah, every day we're getting more done, but it really depends what we got going on and what our options are. So you guys are awesome. Henry, that's 7520. Awesome. I never even would have thought of that. So pulling up here, I wonder if Corey's truck's sitting outside. Is it Corey, your truck here? Blue one? No, he ain't there. I don't know if you take your truck home or not. Alrighty, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.